It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, with expectation of long queues with an increase in shopping. With the anticipated uptick in foot traffic, most business places are extending operating hours to deal with the increase in commercial activity. However, this Christmas is unlike any other, with the global health threat of COVID-19. With the island recording 4 COVID-19 related deaths in the midst of the festive season, General Secretary NWU Johan Haywood says the union is observing the Christmas commercial shopping season with keen interest.
Our concern obviously would be from the health and safety standpoint in terms of the mass gatherings and how the extended shopping hours would relate to more people in stores and business places, etc. Obviously, from the COVID situation, and a health and safety issue obviously would surface. So that would be where our concern would be. So we'll continue to monitor it as we have done, and we will be ready and willing to sit down with the powers that be and the employers to look at whatever arrangements can be put in place to ensure that in this particular period, the health and safety of our workers is secured.
The situation has been compounded by the island's seasonal epidemic crime wave. Leaving work at late hours is worrisome for some employees.
Once somebody has to get to their home at these ungodly hours, it's something that is a concern to the worker, and obviously should be a concern to the employer. We have had arrangements with employers in terms of agreements reached in terms of persons who are scheduled to leave work at these hours where transportation arrangements are made. And certainly it is something that we will endorse and push as best as we can.
The unprecedented events of 2020 have also shaken the storied union to its core, but Haywood is still holding out hope of a positive 2021.
There's still a lot of recovering to do from an economic standpoint, so we're hoping that the health situation would be under control from that angle so that the economy can continue to open up and some semblance of normalcy can return in all facets of life, the economy, etc. So that is our optimistic assessment of view of 2021 and beyond.
The industrial relations climate in St. Lucia was very challenging given the drawbacks of the pandemic and ensuring workers' rights. Now, as St. Lucia prepares to close off the year, the National Workers' Union has reaffirmed its commitment of continued representation to its large membership despite the uncertainty of the coming year. Solange Alfred, HCS News Force.